SD cards. Are the camera companies to blame? Heads up, spoiler alert. No, they're not. Today I'm going to talk about an interesting article I saw on 9to5Mac. Now I know this was just an opinion piece, so I'm not going to rip this apart and be a total dick about it. I'm sharing my opinion too. Basically, it's about Apple's new MacBook Pros and how they don't have an SD card reader on it. The topic was about, is it the camera companies to blame? I left an interesting comment which actually got some nice replies and thumbs up. Yeah, self-affirmation, alright. And people were pretty much on my side. The article talked about how camera companies have had time to innovate new methods to import footage as opposed to using an SD card. And it's their fault that they haven't innovated enough, and it's not Apple's fault that the SD card reader was removed. Personally, I call BS on this. I don't think this really needs to be replaced right now. I don't think it was an innovation problem. I think nothing was done because nothing has to be done. Now, the article does talk about certain cameras that can transfer data with high-speed interfaces like Thunderbolt. And it also talks about how some cameras can transfer data wirelessly, although wireless is a lot slower and sometimes very cumbersome to set up. And I know that from experience as well. So that's fine and dandy and all. It's cool that some other companies are trying to innovate some new ways to transfer files, but here's the thing. Even if your camera can store a lot of data, and even if it can transfer data really fast through Thunderbolt, that's still not the most convenient thing. If I have, let's say, 4 cameras, and I was shooting a movie, and I needed to import all that stuff in the editing suite, I don't want to lug all 4 cameras over to my workstation and import the footage. And what if the camera is in a cage? What if it's connected to a giant rig? Do I have to dismantle everything just to move the cameras to import the footage? That would be cumbersome. I don't care how fast your camera is, and I don't care how much 4K video it can store, if I can't transfer the data conveniently. What's easier, taking 4 cameras and lugging them to your workstation and dismounting the rigs, or taking 4 little SD cards and bringing them to your system and just popping them in? Even if you don't have a built-in card reader, an external card reader would still be easier than lugging all of your cameras over. So what do you think about this? Are the camera companies to blame? Do you have a different answer to this problem? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like this topic, feel free to leave a like down below and show your support. And if you have future topic suggestions for Ken's Mind, feel free to let us know. That's all I have for you today. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the not too distant future.